U.S. companies have suffered through a series of high-profile hacks this year. Colonial Pipeline and the meat supplier JBS are just two examples. This is spotlighting a big problem for corporate America and the federal government. Not enough cyber defenders out there. Eamon Javers joins us with that story. Eamon, it's the end of the weekend, but
that's right.
Then the next one will come soon enough.
Yeah, Joe, look, even as American companies are getting clobbered by the hackers, they're also struggling to find enough people to defend themselves. Demand for cyber workers hits a historic high this quarter, according to CyberSeek. In the second quarter of 2021, there were more than 183,000 job postings for cyber employees. That's an all-time high. And of those, well over 7,000 open jobs were in government, and more than 175,000 were in the private sector. Now, last week, lawmakers on Capitol Hill really lamented this shortage, saying that it's hurting America's ability to defend itself. The situation is even worse for the federal government, which has to compete with those high-paying private sector employers.
A computer scientist graduating college with a 4-year bachelor's degree can earn about $100,000. The entry position, certainly within the Department of Justice, is about $63,000. We can't incentivize that year over year right now.
Now, part of the problem is that there isn't a big enough pipeline of students going into cybersecurity careers, which can be because of a lack of awareness that those careers even exist, or the fact that 4-year degrees are required for what are essentially technical jobs. Plus, experts cite the potential bias in job descriptions in an industry that is still far too heavily white and male. Now, what's more, workers with high student debt can't afford to wait around for slow federal hiring processes, which can take as much as a year. But the federal government does have one big competitive advantage. That's from David Forsey of the Aspen Institute. Take a listen.
If you work at the National Security Agency, you might actually be implanting code on foreign systems, which, has a sort of sex appeal and meant for many people in the cybersecurity community.
Now, the other big draw for the federal government is that it grants those all-important security clearances, and employees want to have that security clearance credential from the government before they go out into the private sector, where they'll be in higher demand if they have that credential. Still, the overall problem is a challenge. There just aren't enough bodies to fill the jobs that are available right now, guys. Back over to you.
I wonder, we're always waiting for, do you keep a phone next to your bed? Eamon?
Yes.
I mean, there's going to be, how often are we seeing, when's the next big ransomware attack? It'll be within a month, don't you think?
I mean, they're happening every couple of days. You get alerts of these little small companies that no one's ever heard of, and we don't really do a lot about those in the news. But I mean, every day I get an alert about a new ransomware attack. It's that common.
Do you see people seeking out the right type of firm to come in and set up some type of firewall? I mean, that must be going on behind the scenes.
Sure. Yeah, look, absolutely. The big challenge for executives and CEOs with this is that a lot of this is a black box. These guys are not executives who came up the ranks through the cybersecurity jobs, right? They don't know what the technology is, and so it's hard for them to take a look at what a cybersecurity consultant is offering and decide between, brand X, brand Y, and brand Z, because they don't really understand what's in the magic box. So for executives, this is particularly difficult, and a lot of times they end up deciding on price or just familiarity with a certain team. It can be a real problem for people to try to understand what it is they're actually buying when they're buying these services.
Do you think if we regulate Bitcoin in some way to prevent this, will they find another way? Is that really the issue?
Well, I mean, if you just do Bitcoin, they're going to find there's a million other cryptocurrencies out there, so that wouldn't work. But if you do cryptocurrency across the board in some way to restrict it, yes. But the question is, what is that way, right? I mean, cryptocurrency is the way right now that these hackers are getting themselves paid. If they have to go back to duffel bags full of cash left at the bus station, that adds a lot of, sand in the gears of this process, right? It makes it a lot harder for them if they have to, deal in cash or the regular banking system, which is regulated and traceable. The question is, what do you do, right? If the United States puts in cryptocurrency regulations, there are countries all around the world that won't do that. And because of the international nature of this crime, it's not clear that a U.S. regulatory regime would be able to stop all the payments that are going on around the world.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.